Hi everyone! Today we are going to talk about present simple. First, look at the form of the affirmative sentence. So, in present simple, we start with the subject plus the verb. So now I want you to look at the conjunctions of the verbs in present simple. I play, you play, he, she, it plays, we play, and they play. As you can see, that in third person singular, he, she, it has a special verb form. Yeah? So, to make that form, we need to add s to the end of the verb. For example, like read, reads, like, likes. However, when the verb ends with double s, x, ch, sh, double z, o, we need to add es to the end of the verb. Like wash, washes, watch, watches, do, does. And when the verb ends with a consonant before y, we change the y to I and add es. Like study, studies. However, if there is a vowel before y, in that case, we just add s. Play, plays. So now, let's look at some affirmative sentences here. They play in a playground every day. He often plays in a playground. Alright, so in order to form a negative sentence in present simple, we need the auxiliary verb. Don't, do not, and does not. So here, first it goes subject plus do not, does not, and the main verb. So let's conjugate the verbs in a negative sentence, okay? So it will be I do not play, he do not play, he, she, it does not play. We do not play and they do not play. So as you can see, the only variation occurs in the third person singular, he, she, it, where we use does not, okay? So we can contract the auxiliary verbs in a negative sentence from do not to don't, and from does not to doesn't. Look at the examples. They don't play tennis. He doesn't play tennis. And to form an interrogative sentence in present simple, we need to use the auxiliary verb do and does at the beginning of the sentence, followed by subject and the main verb. Look at these examples. So, do I play? Yeah? Or do you play? Does he, she, it play? Do we play? And do they play? So we can also give short answers to the questions in present simple. For example, here, for a short answer for this question would be, do you usually play football? Yes, they do. No, they don't. Does she usually play golf? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. So we use the present simple to describe an action or state that happens regularly, sometimes never. For example, like Jane takes her dog for a walk every morning. They usually go to school on foot. She never goes to bed late. Peter always rides his bike. Does she brush his teeth every day? Okay, also we use the present simple to describe a permanent situation. So let's read the following examples here. She's French. She lives in Paris. I'm a doctor. I treat people. Jane speaks 4 languages. Uncle Robert's wears glasses. He's a mechanic. He repairs cars. Next one, present simple is also used to state facts. For example, penguins don't fly. The earth turns 360 degrees every day. Dogs love playing in water. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. And also, we use present simple to talk about thoughts, feelings, and states happening at this moment. For example, she doesn't seem very happy at the moment. It tastes good. I don't believe it. We also use present simple to talk about official arrangements such as timetables or program. For instance, Mary starts school tomorrow. What time is the match on Sunday? It starts at 7 o'clock. The train leaves Manchester at 11:30 and arrives in London at 14:20. Okay, so time adverbials. These time adverbials that I use in present simple, like always, usually, regularly, sometimes, often, occasionally, seldom, rarely, from time to time, hardly ever, never, twice a week, once a month, every morning, every night, every evening, every afternoon. Okay, there are time adverbs that are used in present simple, and there are adverbs that we need, we need to put in the middle between the subject and main verb. These are the adverbs that comes in the middle of these two, like always, usually, regularly, rarely, seldom, often, occasionally, hardly ever, never. For example, I always walk to school. He regularly swims and plays tennis. Some people never tell the truth. Yes, I do agree. And there are some time adverbials such as once a month or from time to time that I use in the beginning or at the end of the sentence. For example, I have a haircut once a month. From time to time, my family go for a picnic in the forest. Okay, when we start the question in a present simple with how often, in order to answer with the time adverbials. For example, how often do you go swimming? Once a week. Now, how often does the manager go away? Twice a month. How often does she watch television? Every evening. All right, now we're gonna do some exercises. So you need to choose the correct option to complete the sentence. I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds. If you need more, you can always pause the video. All right? Okay, here you need to make the sentences in a positive, negative, and question forms in present simple. So yeah, you need to use the verbs in the brackets in order to complete the sentence. All right, pause the video and do the task. Okay, I hope you're ready to check your answers here. So these are they. I'm in a cafe now. Does she play tennis every week? They go to the cinema every Wednesday. Is she a singer? You find the weather here cold. Are they on the bus? Lucy rides her bicycle to work. Why is he in France? I don't play the piano often. It isn't cold today. We are from Portugal. Do you make too much noise at night? Where does Harry study? Is it foggy today? And we aren't late. So now you need to choose hopefully it's gonna be your favorite task because it's mine favorite. So here you need to choose the right answer. So you need to find by the given choices, you need to find the right one. I'll give you like 10 more seconds to think, okay, because it's not that difficult. Because it's a present simple we are learning today. Okay, my yoga class at 9, I have to be going by. The right answer will be, my yoga class starts at 9. I have to be going by. So because this is a timetable, and there is only one class, so that's why we need to add s at the end of the verb starts. Gotcha? Next one. Oh, you so wonderful. So yeah, of course, we're not gonna say you seems. Now it's totally incorrect. So we can't say you is. It's no way. Yeah, of course. Oh, you look so wonderful. The right answer would be you look. What time come home? What time? So this is an interrogative sentence. So we need to put the auxiliary verb in the beginning. I mean, before the subject. So what time do you usually come home? John, any help? He working on his own. Here. So yeah, the right answer would be John doesn't want any help. He prefers working on his own. So of course, John is a singular. So we're gonna use does and we need to add s to the end of the verb. Right. Alice for insurance company. Of course, Alice is she. Third singular form, we need to add s. Little hint for you guys. Alice works for the insurance company. Next one. she each time she this story. It might be really, really touching story. She cries each time she hears the story. What frogs? Frogs. Do you know, guys? What do frogs eat? Do you know? I guess many things. Insects, for sure. Okay, next one. You, him, sometimes. So yeah, it's gonna be, do you see him sometimes? We're not gonna use that with you. This train at 11:46. Timetable. His train arrives at 11:46. Okay, so that one, the last one. We've done with present simple today. See you in my next videos, guys. Thank you so much for viewing it. Bye.